Hello everyone, welcome to your Inspire Me weekly message. This is Akia from December's Divine. To all of my December warriors, welcome back. To any new viewers, welcome to my channel. You are so welcome here. I'm sending everyone an abundance of peace, love, and most importantly, truth. This is a message that I do weekly, especially with so many intense planetary placements and alignments that are going on during this period, really for the rest of this year, honestly, and beyond. It's important to, as a collective, to really have an idea of what is happening. And I do this reading so that we can get the most important messages directly from spirit, any type of synchronicities, omens, predictions, etc. But most importantly, I do a 3-card reading, and it kind of gets right to the point about what is going on for everyone this week and beyond. Okay, we're dealing in masculine and feminine energies here, not so much gender. Okay, I do call out signs. It really does help, and it's such a general collective reading for one to resonate with the specific energies of their very unique situation. Okay, yeah, so whenever you come across this reading, I don't date my reading, so if it's this week or if it's many weeks from now, you will find a message for you. If not, come back at a later time, and something will stand out for you. And if not, that's okay as well. So right off the bat, I drew a Divine Doors Oracle. Okay, this is a perfect card for me to help us understand what are possibly some challenges, or maybe even something that is helpful in terms of where you're going, where you're coming from, what energies are entering your field, or just what to expect, okay, where you are now. All right, so with this beautiful door here, I'm getting lots of throat chakra energy. I'm getting the energy of truth coming out. I'm getting the energy of people speaking their truths, speaking their mind, communications, the communication field, very colorful communication, direct styles of getting one's point across. Okay, so the Divine Door Oracle states the art of life. There is no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. The art of life. There is no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Behold and be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. So this is all about, like I mentioned, just speaking your truth, living your truth, allowing your light to shine. I did another reading for the Divine Feminine that may have already processed, may have seen it, or it may be something that you want to check out, but it was on the same realms of stepping into your power, allowing yourself to be who you are, allowing yourself to radiate a beautiful aura and to be confident in who you are, because this is a very intense time. Okay, we are still very much in that heavy, intense energy of the Pisces new moon, so it's a very intense manifestation energy, and the same way people use it for greatness and love and light, people use it for darkness. Okay, so there's a lot of energy around people going through energetic attacks, jealousy, hatred, separation energy, okay? And I'll be doing a Spirit Sage video more than likely this week. In my Spirit Sage videos, they really, you know, get into spirit messages, direct messages from the divine, from spirit, you know, very direct, to the point, things that we need to be aware of, what direction the collective is going in, things of that nature. Okay, so definitely it's all about, this card is mentioning and speaking on, there's nothing sacred about being invisible or hiding. Okay, this could also speak of, you know, being aware, 555, of what is actually going on in the shadows, okay, to try to diminish your light. Okay, on the door there's a 5-point star. Okay, and yeah, be bold in your skin, and let your love dance in sight. So don't hide who you are, be truthful to who you are. And if those who do not appreciate your uniqueness or your truth, then they may not be meant to be on this journey or path with you. Okay, so very, very beautiful energy to start. And we are going to draw, well, actually first we're going to get into a bit of information. Sorry guys, my ring has come loose. The ball came off of it on my lip, so I don't want to lose it. But yeah, that could definitely mean something is coming loose. There's something or someone that's coming, that's untethering, a disconnection. Okay, so for this week, okay, and beyond, I have some meditative energy I want to get into. Just a few cards I laid out just to kind of tap into anything that pops out to me in terms of signs, sun signs, zodiacs, etc. Things that stick out in terms of what to be mindful of in terms of energy this week. What I'm getting and what I have picked up on in a lot of readings this week is blockages, okay? Energetic blocks. I'm getting the energy of many people working together, collaborations, okay? This could definitely be systematic bullying. This could be spiritual attacks in groups. This could be workplace antagonizing. Yeah, there's definitely the energy of competition. I'm definitely getting these signs coming through in terms of this blockage energy, in terms of this aggression energy, in terms of this addictive, obsessive, like competitive energy, mental instability. Okay, be mindful, everyone, that when I do call out signs, it's polarity. There's different energies out there, both light, dark. We all have shadow and light aspects of ourselves. No one is perfect. It's always a constant search for balance throughout our existence. But when I call out signs, if I call out a sign that is connected to a low vibrational energy, that doesn't mean that every person that is that sign is embodying that energy. Just as if there are signs and people who do good, there are people who do evil or bad. So when I call out a sign that's in a low vibration, it doesn't mean that you are a person that's of low vibration. If it's not resonating with you, then it's not for you. Okay. So yes, these signs: Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, I'll say this: Gemini, Capricorn. I have a little bit of earth energy within this energy of the blockages, the competition, the aggression, but I'm definitely getting Capricorn. I'm definitely getting Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Now, when it comes to Sagittarius and Capricorn, it really could be any earth sign or any fire sign, okay? But with these energies, I'm definitely getting a lot of energy of roadblocks, interference in terms of definitely possibly a divine connection. I am also getting during this week and beyond possibly some type of interference with travel, delays in travel. This is Mercury retrograde energy. Definitely delays in travel. We have 8 of Wands, and we have the 7, and we have the Chariot here. So this definitely speaks to me of delays in travel or issues with transportation or vehicles. I also get the energy of so many people feeling blocked, unable to move forward in relationships. This is also loss of the ability to feel confidence and moving forward with an idea or a concept in terms of career or in a business setting. So this is about not feeling confident, a lot of self-doubt, loss of control. There's a lot of aggression. Someone feels defeated. This could definitely be a legal situation. Someone lost a case, was not favored in a settlement. And we have this energy here of frustration, okay? Frustration. This is also speaking of, you know, dotting your I's, crossing your T's before you get on the road, before you travel. This could definitely mean being misguided, lack of drive, lack of interest, confusion. This could also indicate dealing with some type of depression, being, you know, very much unable to complete tasks. This is speaking and going back to the energetic blocks and the energetic or spiritual attacks that people are dealing with and going through. Okay, so this to me speaks of Mercury retrograde energy coming off of that Pisces new moon and all of the heavy energy that's going on. Just ground yourself, meditate, do whatever's needed so that you can find balance and continue on a steady path forward and taking action. Okay. These blockages and this depression or competition, interference, the inability to move forward, a lack of energy could have something to do with, you know, rejection, competition in terms of some type of connection or soulmate connection or a family tie or a personal choice. Okay, so very, very important to really be grounded and be focused on what's in front of you, what's important to you, and not to get caught up in any type of competition or access. This is a time of saving, of really, really looking over, reevaluating, reanalyzing, reassessing, reestablishing commitments and contracts. Definitely not of starting, you know, a lot of new projects, but definitely solidifying and strengthening what you're already working on, because there are people that are waiting for you to fail. Okay, there's a lot of competition, so just don't do anything in access. I feel energies all around who are assessing your finances, assessing your I would say assessing what it is that you are attaining, whatever that might be, and eyeing it or are in envy of it. But at any rate, there's definitely this energy this week, okay, of energy of someone whose feels blocked or cut off, rejected, and whether it's you setting boundaries and people perceive that as being cut off, or people who actually do feel rejected or disconnected in whatever way, know yourself, know what you're doing, stay focused on it, and stay steadfast in your faith and in your strength. And all of this energy that's around, that's a lot of imbalances, a lot of mental instability, a lot of energies that are kind of waiting to grab onto or to find a way to infiltrate, because this is Mercury retrograde energy. So there's a lot of people returning. There are people who are being rejected. This is a period of a lot of unions coming together. So third-party situations breaking off, you know, divine masculines awakening and seeking their counterparts, and karmics being left. Or so there's a lot of energy, divine feminines standing in their power. So this energy, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of separation energy, and there's a lot of conflict that's stirring around. Okay, and people are feeling left out. Okay, and there's a lot of collaboration energy, negative information that's flying about online, and you know, interference. So interference can be anywhere in the family, with technology, with your career, with travel, with your relationships, with your mental capacity, your emotions. And this is, you know, spiritually, physically, financially. So yeah, be mindful of this collaborative energy, of sabotage, of hate, of envy, of people wanting what you have, not wanting to work hard to get it. Yeah, just kind of salacious information, haphazard competition, and or energies around you too. If you're working in a business or in a company, having people around you who are stagnant, who are bringing you down, who aren't adding to your success, who aren't willing to work for a place in your energy. But these same energies are ones who are in competition with you for some reason because they missed their calling. Okay, they weren't in a position to help themselves or anyone else, and they weren't able to grow or release whatever was holding them back. Okay, full of delusion. So that's another thing. There's a lot of Neptune energy because it's Pisces season in general. But we just came off the energy of the Pisces new moon. So a lot of indecision, a lot of delusional energy, a lot of illusions being created. Okay, delays, and people are feeling like there's a missed opportunity. There may be some information about a pregnancy or a conception during this week. Okay, information coming out in regards to conception, in regards to a child, something being birthed. Okay, even if it's a new idea, someone could approach you with a new idea. With this Three of Pentacles card in reverse here with the Hanged Man, we get this information. I get this information coming through like a missed opportunity, some sort of delusions or delays around someone's conception. So this could definitely be an unwanted pregnancy, okay, being terminated or something of that nature. Lots of illusions, okay, Eight of Cups, people walking away, moving forward. And this is creating a lot of drifting energy, okay? So that's the information that the divine wanted you guys to know. But overall, I am definitely getting this feeling of coming through on the other side, okay? Dancing, celebrating, thankfulness, promotions, being invited to events, social gatherings, networking events, okay? I am getting that things that are being catapulted, and this week will be the catalyst for things to come, even as far out as Virgo season, okay? September. So I'm getting harvest energy. Like what is happening this week and beyond is the beginning of your harvest, or beginning of something really amazing, something worth celebrating, okay? Also check what planet is in your ninth house. What planet is in your ninth house, okay? So that went a little bit longer than I planned, but we're going to pull a card from the Living with the Feather Heart Oracle, and then we're going to get into a 3-card reading. But whatever this blockages is, this really intense, dense blocking, stagnant energy that's around, it's ending. It's ending, okay? There's a heavily cloud of protection around you, and it's fixed. It's not going anywhere, okay? Do not stop working on what it is that you are doing, because you are highly protected and all of your actions are highly blessed. Highly blessed. Okay? The art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin and let your love dance in sight. Okay? It's an end to this conflict. It's an end to this dark energy, this sucking, this vampiric energy that is surrounding the divine this week. And this is the beginning of that denseness lifting and a whole feeling of lightness coming, back into the collective. Okay, the truth is coming out. See the blue? Okay, people are speaking out. The green, heart healing, and all of this, betrayal, deception, these energies are going to be trapped within their own negligence, within their own deceit. hate, and pain. Okay, so let's draw. Are my cards going to stay up today? Yeah. Can I get one card? One card from the Feather Heart Oracle. Let's draw on some help. I did it before I started the reading, but with this energy, all-knowing source, divine spirit, Archangel Metatron, Michael, and Gabriel. Ascended Masters 5D and above, and Ancestors 5D and above, allow me to be the channel. Bring forth truthful, clear, precise messages for the collective. Allow me to tap into the energy of the divine collective to bring forth the most healing and the most important messages for anyone who needs them, but especially for those who need them the most. Thank you. It needs to be said. It needs to be said. Okay. These cards are really sticky, so something needs to be said. Okay, one card for the Divine Collective. Inspire me weekly. Message, please. Inspire me weekly. Inspire me weekly. One card. Inspire me weekly. I keep my own counsel. I keep my own counsel for Inspire Me Weekly message. Okay. I keep my own counsel. Okay, I keep my own counsel, number 16, breaking down to a 7, okay? So this is perfect because we just got done talking in terms of the warnings and the signs and the messages that were prevalent this week and beyond from Spirit. And the overall energy was just blockages, stagnant energy, competition, frustration, lack of drive, stagnant energy, okay? And number 16 breaks down to a 7, all right? Sevens are a very powerful number. Sevens speak on drive, okay? Strength, passionate forward movement, acting towards a goal or an objective, okay? So this is beautiful for the collective, okay? Number 16, I keep my own counsel. This is definitely about intuition, ascensions, awakening, third eye energy here. She's clutching that feather to her heart. So, you know, dealing with karma, of karma being absolved, or you may be dealing with people or energies around you who have not absolved their karma, and you see clearly with ease who is of high vibration and who is not. And there's an energy of protection, wanting to protect your energy. Okay, so I keep my own counsel. I keep my own counsel. Myad, as a living principle, is the embodiment of order. And in the living principle, our daily experience becomes a personification of fairness, truth, and balance, to circumvent chaos through actions that are just. Just being the key word as it is defined by an unbiased equilibrium. To die is to stop living, but to stop living is something entirely different than dying. In the Egyptian Book of the Dead, when a soul enters the underworld of dust, the heart is placed on a scale to be weighed against the feather of Mayat as the measure for the action and inaction of their lifespan. Before the heart can be weighed, the deceased would have to recite the 42 negative confessions of Mayat as taken from the papyrus of Ani. What was not done would have equal bearing to what was done. Justification of the life lived being perceived by how closely the soul aligned with Mayat's laws of harmony. If anybody would like to know the 42 negative confessions of Mayat, just email me and I can make sure I can get those to you, but I'm not going to list them all right now. A couple of them are: I have not committed sin, I have not stolen cultivated land, I have not stolen grain, I am not a man of violence, I have not stolen the bread of the gods, I have never raised my voice or spoken arrogantly in anger, I have not terrorized anyone, I have not acted or judged with undue haste, I have wronged none, I have done no evil, I have not debauched the wife of any man, I have not been an eavesdropper, I am not a man of deceit, I have made none to weep, I have not eaten the heart, i.e., I have not grieved uselessly or felt remorse. I have not slain the cattle belonging to the god, I have not snatched away the bread of the child, nor treated the child with contempt. Okay, those are some of the negative confessions. A seer and sage in his own right, represented by his coat of many colors, have dreams and visions made manifest. The consolation of keeping one's own counsel comes when the idealized human understands that the mysteries of fate and the manifestation of dreams both spring from the same well, the all-seeing, all-knowing, interconnected mind that is present in every myth and memory. Contrast constructs consciousness, and consciousness, like a rubber band, once stretched, never returns to its prior dimensions, usefulness being found not in what is no more, but rather what is. Okay, so the consolation, yeah. So this is definitely about truth and about law. Keeping your own counsel is practicing mindfulness in each moment by paying attention to your behavior and remembering to remain in alignment with truth, whether you are the object of perception or the subject who perceives. It is understanding that chaos and contrast give birth to clarity, and order is found when we are met with and triumph over disorder. The principle of Ma'at, the nature of the Tayu, invisible forces that govern all of what is visible, have a timeless wisdom that has trickled through parables, fairy tales, myths, and mystical manuscripts from all ages. The law of Ma'at may find its closest correspondence in the Tao, as the Tao is believed to be the underlying natural law of the universe, yin and yang, never being separated as equals, and interconnected as the heart and feather on the scales. And living in the ideal of keeping your own counsel, it is important to ask yourself who you are behind closed doors when no one is watching and you are left to your own devices, acting only as the perceiver, not the perceived. Do your actions remain balanced in what you do, who you are, and how you live? Does what you do not do have the same intention as what is done? Yeah, so this is definitely about karma. This is about balance. This is about truth. And that definitely ties in line with your divine door oracle and the messages from spirit. So that was very beautiful. And we are going to go ahead and pull our 3-card tarot. Okay. 3 cards for the collective. Inspire me weekly. What are the most important messages for the collective? Signs, predictions, warnings, anything that spirit thinks is relevant that we need to go deeper into and clarify this week or beyond. Okay, 3 cards, please. Okay, so this pretty much came out. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. 4 of Wands, Page of Cups in reverse, and we have the 7 of Cups. In our predictions and our energy, meditative energy before the reading, we had the World upright as a sign from the divine that there's going to be an end to this blockage energy, to this stagnant energy, bringing in the reins of these energetic attacks and things of that nature that the collective has been experiencing. But when asked what's important and relevant for the collective this week, bottom of the deck, we have the World in reverse. So that's fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, okay? It's in reverse. So this is definitely, like I said, there's energy that's prevalent, that's very much regretful, And this could also be those in the collective who may have some regrets, you know, about separating themselves from moving forward in their endeavors. That's why we have all these energies, all these messages coming out about owning your light. And there is no sacred aura and or sacred light in being invisible. You have to be who you are, stand in your power and in your light, and you have to trust your intuition and know that some things are going to have to be left behind. Some people can't come with you because you are elevating. But I'm getting that this is the divine saying, yes, there are still energies around, okay, that karmic energies or anyone that really do have unfinished business. There is a lot of karma being dealt with. The astrological correspondence to the world is Saturn. Okay, Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. It's also the traditional ruler of Aquarius as well, until of course Uranus came into the picture. But so with a fixed energy, Saturn's already included, but we can add that cardinal energy in as well because, you know, Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, okay? So there definitely could be some type of Saturn energy, maybe, you know, that devil in reverse energy that is still prevalent. Some type of loss, some type of details that are missing. This could be loss of employment, people detaching from business partnerships, etc. But there's definitely this energy of trying to pull someone back, trying to stop a cycle from completing. A lot of energies that are dealing with karma, okay, and trying to prevent the forward progression of somebody's path or purpose, okay. Wow, yeah. A lot of corrupt energy here. Unfairness, legal issues, thievery, theft, unaccountability is what I'm seeing. Blockages in someone's path due to legal trickery, binding contracts. There's an energy of a lack of closure. And this is like vindictive energy is what I'm getting here. But strength is needed, okay? Strength is needed. And remaining strong through this is going to bring in a lot of abundance, okay? A lot of balance and abundance. So your cards that you guys got, you have the Four of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so here we have Aries. Aries energy, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, of course fire, and scorpionic energy and more water. Okay, so definitely water. We also have fire. We also have Scorpio, Aries. So this speaks of this week. There definitely could be issues surrounding unions. We have Four of Wands here, 11-11 energy. So definitely some type of interference in terms of unions. Some type of combativeness or discontentment within a home or within a business. The Four of Wands in reverse speaks of a broken promise, tension, conflict within an establishment. And it also speaks of instability or a transition. Then that brings us to the Page of Cups. So this is definitely some type of frustration. This could have something to do with a water sign child, okay? With the page here. Definitely be mindful of, if you live in a more warmer climate, making sure if you have young children that you have the proper safety precautions set up, like if you have a pool in your backyard, because I'm seeing, like, you know, with the Seven of Cups here in reverse, a home, water, and the Seven of Cups, okay? So that's like delusions or just confusion. So this could definitely be an accident waiting to happen if this is a youth that's not being watched in a home. This could also speak of negligence, you know, paying close attention, paying more attention to your children's emotions. This could be some type of emotional instability around a divorce. So if families are dealing with broken homes, it's important to really take time to understand what the children may be dealing with and what they may be going through under the surface. So yeah, this is also aggression or some type of disharmony within a business or new business getting off the ground. This could also be some type of impulsive decision surrounding leaving a commitment or leaving a partnership. What I'm getting from the Page of Cups in reverse, like almost impulsive, immature decision. Someone could have made a decision to leave behind a partnership or a new business venture without thinking about all the ramifications, because they may have appeared to have a lot of options or a lot of new prospects coming through that may not be all what they're cracked up to be. Remember, this is Mercury retrograde energy, so definitely be mindful of leaving. Well, you could always leave a situation. You can let things go that aren't working for you, but before jumping into any new ventures or contracts, it would be behoove you to definitely really do your homework, get your lawyers, attorneys together, read every fine print like with a fine-tooth comb, and just know what you're doing. It's just not favorable to jump into anything new at this time, especially with the Page of Cups energy here. Impulsive decisions. Okay, this definitely could just be you know, narrowed down to just like a relationship. You know, someone prematurely leaving a commitment with the idea of all of these choices. Seven of Cups definitely speaks of illusions, and this is just more of that Piscean energy here with Neptune. But with the Seven of Cups, yeah, there's lots of options, and that's great, but just sometimes the tried and true is the best deal. It is great to always explore all the possibilities, but be mindful of unrealistic desires and wild imaginations taking off way ahead of the logic, okay, and illusions. Okay, so let's clarify. Should have had all my cards out. Can we clarify the Four of Wands, please, in reverse? What is the Four of Wands in reverse? Inspire me weekly. Four of Wands in reverse. Inspire me weekly for the collective. Inspire me weekly. Four of Wands. Okay, so to clarify the Four of Wands, okay, which could definitely be, you know, Aries energy, or something to do with a divine connection, 1111, or just an establishment, a business, a home, going through a transition. Someone could be definitely looking for a new home, or like we said, trying to establish a new beginning in a situation. But the Four of Wands in reverse always speaks of some type of instability, okay? And I guess the divine is just saying, be mindful of being impulsive, explore the possibilities, but be cautious. Because there is an energy of energies around that are wanting to create this instability in your structure. And we have the King of Cups here in reverse. So Spirit is saying, remain in control of your emotions. There could definitely be a masculine water sign energy that is very codependent. This could be a divine masculine, or this could be anyone in your energy field that is looking for some type of strength or balance within your structure. And this individual is very unrestrained, very unrestrained, could be seeking to find some type of balance. Bottom of the deck. there could be someone coming into your energy field this week who is homeless, or who is impoverished morally or spiritually, okay, with not the best intentions. Someone who is abusive, or who could be detrimental to your balance or to your purpose. Someone who could be morally corrupt, and someone who is unable to manifest or is lacking in some way, and they are coming to gain something here. Okay, now this is totally different than, you know, helping out someone who is helpless, the homeless, or someone who is in need. This is a Four of Wands. This is returning energy. So that's where your discernment will come in, and asking God for discernment on how to discern between being charitable and being used, or someone coming into your energy to seek forgiveness or to build on something true, versus coming to rob you of your light, of your stability, of your emotional balance and well-being. Someone who's morally corrupt and greedy, materialistic, and cut off materially due to their own bad judgment. Yeah. This could be a masculine energy coming to take a risk. To create some type of delay or blockage in your progression, in your finances, in your business. This could definitely be some type of emotional investment that you need to be mindful of in terms of a business. Mixing business with pleasure during this week is a no-no and beyond. Okay, what is the Page of Cups? Excuse me. What is the Page of Cups? What is the Page of Cups? What is this? Impulsiveness, possibly. Impulsive actions, or an emotional, impulsive decision. Okay, so to clarify the Page of Cups, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so now we have water energy with the Page, youthful energy here, clarified by Aquarian energy or air. The Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is definitely the energy of, yeah, I'm definitely getting the energy of interference, disingenuous returns in terms of divine connections, interference with divine connections. I'm getting the energy of, we're still getting that energy that we got in the meditative energy of blockages, energies that are around you that are frustrated. That's all we're getting here. Is there's energies, separation energy. There are many people who see your shine, that see you are driven, working hard, and this energy of energies, masculine, feminine, who are very envious of either a divine connection, a twin flame connection, or someone's what someone is building, someone's happy home. And there's this energy of tearing down, of blockages, of stagnation, energetic attacks. Okay, there's a very frustrated energy. We also have Aquarian energy so far. We have Cancerian energy. We have Aries, Scorpio, and the water signs. Okay, so this energy of being impulsive, making an immature choice or decision, based off of insecurity. We did speak about chaos within a home or a business, revolving around a child, revolving around a broken commitment or a possible divorce, dealing with children and their emotions. We talked about emotional instability. We talked about divine counterparts being, returning with some type of ill-intended intentions. But this blockage energy, this energy of spiritual attacks, we also have the Six of Swords in reverse. So that's definitely interference, delays in travel. This speaks of an energy of wanting to move away from an unfavorable situation to something better, but being challenged, okay? Feeling unbalanced. This is also the divine letting the collective know to take your time. Do not diminish your light, but do not act impulsively to harness your ideas. And to have faith and confidence in your abilities. And also, this is not a week to procrastinate, okay? Because on top of whatever doubts or delays that you are presenting yourself through, self-doubt, procrastination, etc., on top of that, you have these very intense negative energies that are jealous, envious, hateful, in your job atmosphere, in your home life, just people that you don't even know who are just envious or competitive. So this is speaking of definitely immature energies who are emotionally imbalanced, mentally imbalanced, who are challenging your every move, who are watching your every move, who are very super emotional about your security and the transitions and the moves that you're making. And there are people who are trying to stop you from moving forward. Bottom of the deck, okay? We have Sagittarius energy here. There are people who are literally trying to stop you from ending a cycle, stop you from finding relief, or trying to stop someone from coming to your aid or coming to join forces with you or to come forward to acknowledge something with you. But there's an energy of releasing, like I said, divine feminine standing in their power, divine masculines awakening, karmics being left, even hopefully karmics, taking the stand and deciding to learn from their lessons in life and to take a stance toward who they are and move toward the light. So there's a lot of ending energy here with the Ten of Wands, but there's also this polarity of, you know, blockages and insecurities. So that's what the divine is saying. This week is time to really stand confident in who you are, continue to work hard, continue to, you know, progress in spite of these energetic attacks and psychic attacks and jealousy and hate and rage and, you know, haters. In spite of self-doubt or those niggling feelings of unsure, you know, not being sure about your ideas, go within and continue to persevere is what the divine is saying here. And let's clarify the Seven of Cups. What is the Seven of Cups? Goodness, we've got all reversals. Whew. All right, I guess the divine is just letting us all know, definitely, the energy was this. It's Mercury retrograde period. We just got done with the manifestation, the dark moon, Pisces, new moon, and there are a lot of negative energies floating around. We do have some instability within homes, marriages, and connections. There is a lot of hate and envy going around in terms of a lot of unions coming together during this period. Like I said, disconnected feelings, feeling rejected, people being blocked, people traveling, moving forward, standing in their power, having lots of options, ending things prematurely. But it's all about the re's, right? Reevaluate, readdress, reassess, etc. Releasing anything that doesn't serve your greatest and highest good, but also just building and making things better that you already have versus signing new contracts, being impulsive about starting new endeavors. You know, despite the options, what are these options? You know, what's behind the smoke and mirrors? Okay, so to clarify both of those energies, we have two inverted cards. You know, the King of Cups and the Six of Swords. So it's definitely bitterness, there's envy, there's emotional and mental instability. There is people who do not have restraint within their emotions. People feel rejected. People are lashing out. People are very insecure, creating blockages, lack of drive, standing in other people's way due to pettiness and frustration and aggression. So that's what the divine is saying we need to be mindful of this week, and also as divine beings to stay in high vibration and to not let anyone throw us into the energy of fear or uncertainty, or to make you feel as if you are blocked or that you can't move forward. Okay, keeping your vibrations high means releasing lack mentality and releasing yourself from attachments, and knowing that all of your efforts, if you are on your purpose and path, will be provided and you will get the recognition that you deserve. Okay, a lot of low vibrational energy here, a lot of low vibrational masculine energies. This has something to do, I do believe, with the patriarch energy, okay, being dismantled and broken down, those ideals going out the door. So yeah, to clarify the Seven of Cups, which is unrealistic desires, okay, we could definitely have some divine masculines or masculine energies, karmic or otherwise, that are feeling emasculated, you know, feeling like they have lost respect, lost their title, leadership roles being stripped away due to lack of morals. This is being mindful of making permanent decisions based on an emotional situation. And yeah, this is definitely speaking in terms of being rational and not impulsive, having control of your rage, of your impulses, no impulsive decisions. There will be triggers, okay? During this week, 1111 on the clock, there will be triggers, okay, that are going to come up in the form of tests, but it is imperative that you stay mature and take the high road and know that whatever energies are coming up against you to create these blockages or interference, emotional imbalances within your family and your home or in your business, it's important to keep the vibrations high. The divine is saying, be rational in your thinking. Don't make any sudden moves in terms of contracts without, taking the proper precautions in terms of legal ramifications, getting your attorneys involved. If you're dealing with children in the home, okay, be rational with them. Don't be impulsive. Be mindful of what's going on in your home, in your businesses. A lot of illusions and delusions, okay, Seven of Cups, in terms of this Mercury retrograde energy, in terms of unrealistic desires and expectations. All right, be mindful of abuse in the home. Okay, we have the Four of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, and all of this low vibrational masculine energy. Okay, the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Okay, that definitely reeks of abuse, emotional or sexual. All right, I don't like to take it there, but we have to talk about all the messages here. But there's definitely an energy of someone trying to block someone's forward movement, interference. Okay, this could also mean something in terms of getting some type of legal ramifications involved in a situation, whether that's PCS or some type of home protective services or something of that nature. But with the Four of Wands in reverse, that does speak of a transition. Someone could be leaving a home, a marriage, a business. But to clarify this energy of the Seven of Cups and the King of Wands here on the end, Seven of Cups and the King of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. So there's someone who's trying to get away with some type of trickery or thievery, someone who is in denial, even within their own mind, about what is happening here. Someone is having a hard time understanding that someone is transitioning or leaving a relationship or a contract, and there's a lot of denial and confusion here, a lot of betrayal, like I said. But this cycle is coming to an end, guys, and more Aquarian energy here. Someone is wanting to think out of the side of the box in terms of honestly, there's just energy of deception, of rage, of anger, of wanting to prevent someone's forward movement, all right? Wanting to cover up some type of abuse or loss within a family, commitment, business, etc. Someone who feels rejected, that's trying to prevent someone from, you know, moving forward. And because someone has a lot of options here. But the divine is saying to definitely be mindful of your options during the Mercury retrograde. Protect your energy during this new moon in Pisces and leading into the new moon and the full moon in Virgo because of this energy here, okay? Be mindful of the patriarch energy, okay? Lots of masculine energy, okay? Inverted. King of Wands, King of Cups. I saw the King of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. And of course, we have this Aquarian energy here with the, you know, Seven of Swords. But bottom of the deck, we do have Eight of Swords, okay? This energy is lifting, like I said. The divine is coming out of this, you know, mental entrapment. People are being awakened, waking up from the matrix, being aware of what's going on around them and releasing themselves from the ties that bind the mental space. Gemini energy. Yeah, looking... this is also the energy of someone accepting accountability for their actions. All right. This is also, like I said, the end of a cycle. Someone's being released from some type of karmic cycle. Oops. For sure. And that's what the divine wants you all to know. The most important messages for this week and beyond. We're just going to do a potential outcome. Can we get a potential outcome, please, for the collective? Potential outcome, please. Or any additional advice. Potential outcome or additional advice. Okay. Potential outcome or additional advice. Despite the confusion, okay, and the doubts, the envy, the blockages, and the potential heavy energy that's being experienced by the collective at this time due to low vibrational energies interfering or attempting to interfere with the destiny and the fate of the collective. That energy is dissipating. Okay, if anything, the energies that are perpetrating this energy are receiving this tenfold. Okay, the chaos, the confusion, the insecurities, okay, the misfortune, and the lack. Okay, yep, just a lot of resistance is what these energies are already receiving in terms of judgment and will continue to receive while operating in this energy. Infringing on the free will of innocent people. What's in the dark will be brought to the light, okay? These energies are going to be exposed. They will not know where their loyalties lie because these groups of people, like we spoke about in the beginning of the reading, they're going to turn on each other, okay? The moon in reverse, this is, you know, disbelief and unhappiness, frustration and confusion. So, you know, this energy is coming back on these energies tenfold because the energy that I'm getting is that they're not giving up despite the warnings, despite the signs. It's just, you cannot interfere with a divine being's destiny. It's just impossible, but they don't get the hint. So there's just going to be this energy of confusion, you know. It's almost like when in the Bible, the groups of people were trying to build this palace that would reach to the heavens, and it's like, that's not happening, that's not possible. Okay, it's until God was, you know, forced to make everyone speak in different languages and create utter confusion so that no one could work together to affect anything on the divine realm. So that's what's happening to these individuals. There's just this confusion amongst the evil, you know, amongst the low vibrational people. This kind of touches on that division, great division energy. But yeah, so there's just this confusion, people refusing to address their shadow selves and to find balance and to break these karmic cycles, and refusing to purge negativity. And they will never get the inner awareness and light that they are seeking to emulate, but can't. So they resort to aggression and just utter ridiculousness, okay? And yeah, they resort to this. They resort to this. They resort to this. Because they're all speaking in different languages, trying to reach the realms of the divine with their trickery, with their materialism, but they can't. Cut off from the light, they try to steal it to no avail. They want to create this for the divine beings: instability, insecurity, and fear of illusions, and to be in fear of all of the options that is available to them in their light. So they come through what the divine is saying with all of their trickery and illusions and interference and anger to create delays and competition and to steal. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy for no other reason. But divine intervention is here, and the divine is saying that no, they will be left in this energy, because this energy that you're creating for the divine is dissipating. Okay, so there's going to be this utter confusion for trying to interfere in the destiny and the free will of the divine, of confusion and utter disarray, until you make a decision to turn your back on the trickery, the Seven of Swords energy. Until you decide to turn your back on this energy and stop interfering with divine beings, then there's going to be chaos, confusion, and hell to pay. But what you won't do is stop the divine collective and those who are on their purpose toward ascension. There is definitely not going to be any stopping these beings from walking right up to the sun, from traveling. Six of Swords, okay? You wanted this for the collective, but the divine says this is what they'll have, okay? A clear and certain route toward solutions and change and security, a smooth transition toward unions, okay, toward abundance, happiness, success, joy, family unity, community, successful empires, businesses, marriages, soulmate fulfillment. Okay, so that is the final divine message for the collective Inspire Me Weekly. We are going to draw a divine oracle, and we're going to end with the divine door. See what door is leading us to where as we go through this week. Divine Collective, Inspire Me Weekly. Divine Collective, Inspire Me Weekly. Okay. Trust the divine plan. Very, very relevant to our message, okay? For the week, trust the divine plan. number 58, which breaks down to a 13, which breaks down to 4, okay? So this is about stability, trusting in the divine plan. 4s are definitely about stability, abundance, clarity, control of a situation, and maturing, okay? So many of you are maturing in your purpose and in your destiny and in your growth and in your ascension process. So let's see what the divine invitation is. Okay. Are you letting past hurts and failures occupy too much mental and emotional space? Are your defense mechanisms overdeveloped, thus overpowering or blocking your subtle psychic channels? Are you missing the blessings of the past and failing to trust in the divine plan for the path you've traveled thus far? Your divine energy is calling you to appreciate the perfection of the divine plan for every aspect of your life. You've been lovingly nurtured by your angels, guides, higher self, and creator all along. What you've encountered so far has helped you become the wonderful soul you are and has shaped your creative purpose in every way. Recognize how involved you've become and appreciate how you've grown into a loving, contributing, creative human being. Your divine invitation. Review your life with appreciation and respect. As difficult as it may be to trust every episode and challenge you faced, they've been essential facets of your journey, and none has been a mistake. Love who you are today and all that has contributed to your evolution. You're right on schedule. Trust in the divine plan. Okay. And lastly, let's see which door we're walking through as we end this reading and what door will lead us to where we need to be this week and beyond. One oracle, please. Inspire me weekly. Okay, so the door that we will be going through, okay, started out, the art of life. There is no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin and let your love dance in sight, not hiding who you are, speaking your truth, okay? And we end, okay, with the knowledge that we've gained and the messages from the divine and from spirit, what we need to be mindful of during this week, the energies that we're coming up against. We are ending with the door to distant dreams, okay? Distant dreams. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. Don't hide who you are. Stand in your truth, no matter what comes up against you, okay? This week and beyond, you've come so far, okay? This energy is dissipating. Do not give up, okay? There will be divine justice for anything that you have lost that was taken from you against your will, including in a spiritual way, a physical way, financial way, okay? Whatever's hidden in the dark is going to become visible, okay? Whatever energies try to cause confusion, create confusion in your life, interfere in your destiny or in your fate, okay? They will have this energy, or they are already experiencing this energy as of now. They are in judgment, and there is more further judgment to come. I'm hoping that this judgment will be the catalyst for change, whether you're a karmic or whoever you are, okay? When you take away the free will of individuals, that's something that even God does. Okay, so there's a high cost for that type of action. The divine is saying that that energy is dissipating. Stay true to who you are. Stay focused. Stay on your purpose and on your path. These energies will be in confusion. They will not be able to communicate. There will be arguments. There will be a dismantling of this energy. Frustration, confusion, and karma to deal with. All right. Speak your truth. Trust in the divine plan. Continue on your path. There will be a clear path forward toward new solutions, a smooth transition toward abundance, success, and truth. Joy, unions, and prosperity. Moving toward your true self and your dreams. The distance calls your heart to soar free. So roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. Inspire me weekly. I love you all. Even in the twilight of the darkest and coldest night of December, please remember, you'll be fine. Nothing can stop what's truly divine.